Yeah. Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's vacant now. Yeah, she hates me now, I made mistakes but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone, that's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off best friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold outside, I'm alone, I'm alright. It's so cold.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him.
Olise! Goal! Senegal! And that's got him off to a flyer!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kaká receives it in a wide position. Maldini. Now it's Cruyff. He can run onto that. And that is expertly dealt with. Thuram makes the interception. And the pass is intercepted. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
The Hoonbagan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Xavi Alonso. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rodri. Now it's Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Olise, and the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now, can they get him away? Great vision. Mbappe. Rodri. Now it's Messi. Olise. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And he was alert to it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's on it. Can he get away? Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And it's Kaká. Almost half an hour in now. Now it's Shevchenko. And he's found and Shevchenko! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
Number 20.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Yaya Toure. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Kaká. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Rodri. And now the breakaway. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Davids. Pepe kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yaya Toure tries to play it through. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Yaya Toure. Chiellini gets a foot in and wins the ball. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Played in, but terrific effort! It's hit the crossbar, and he shoots! Now it's Messi, now it's Cruyff. Oh, played right into his path. He's got away, it's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
Bergomi has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And this is Shevchenko. Chiellini. So a temporary halt to the action. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square.
And we'd like
Any
to
strong
inform you
opinions
now
on the
that
first
latest
half?
travel information is currently
Really
being
showed
displayed
some
on the screen.
resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we are back on the way.
Mahmoud Bagan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Yaya Toure. Olise. Rodri. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. Pepe kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Over to the right flank, and it's Messi. Tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This is their second corner of the game. And this is Cruyff. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Messi. Now it's Cruyff. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Shevchenko. Davids. He's a sharp little ball here. He's on some decent chance! Goal! Senegal! And they're back in front. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Mahmoud Bagan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
And here's Shevchenko. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's an imaginative pass. Pepe. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So we have movement on both
Shevchenko.
benches. A swift
Number
reaction
7.
then, and the boss
Cocoon.
opting to reshuffle his
Number
defence.
3.
Look, only time will
Roberto
tell
Carlos.
now if this is the right
Number
decision, but at
19.
least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it
Coming
needed.
on the
Can he
field.
finish? He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Messi really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Senegal now in a position far more desirable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Davids. Now this could be a chance. He has found the way through. Pele! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
While sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And it's Yaya Toure. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bellingham. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Thuram. That's Cannavaro. Puyol. He is through here. Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Out for a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 4. Stojkovic. Coming on the field is number 8. Raul.
And that's another throw.
There will
And
be
it's
5
Bellingham.
minutes added time.
Tries one from range.
Bellingham made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Oh no, this does not look good. Takes a shot! And that's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Lohun Bagan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the...
Oh, what a mistake! Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Yaya Toure. Played in by Roberto Carlos. De Gea claims it without any fuss. Neymar. Kaká. And here's Mbappe. Kaká. Spread it left. Cafu. And Dani Olmo. Now it's Batistuta. Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just...
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
What a start. Messi! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared without hesitation. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Might be dangerous. Neymar! That's a lovely pass. That's put paid to the danger. They get a throw in. Nesta stood up well to him there. He's found a way through. Now there's takes a shot. Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
First break. Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Dunk is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. This is a promising build-up. Nesta with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Olmo. Oh, that's a clever-looking... Oh, shooting chance! And he's stuck it away. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Towering header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Tries to pass it through. Cafu. Aims beyond the defence. Messi picks it up out wide. And he's being shifted off it. Kaká. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Dani Olmo. Now it's Neymar. Batistuta. Oh, he's busted. And the finish! Oh, it's hit the post. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great vision. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Japan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kaká. Oh, that's a fine interception. Cafu. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Real chance! A whisker away from making it 4. Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. Mohun Bagan have the chance to go the other way. Good read, needed to be. There's the shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Corner number 3 coming up. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's having a shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
And he shoots! It's in! They are purring, truly purring. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. He's beaten the last man.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And a chance! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Japan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Knocks it out wide. Looking for the run. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's got away. Cafu has it out wide and in space. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 45 minutes to change their fate. Cafu calmly anticipates. That is a great pick out. And this is Neymar. Xavi Alonso. Kaka. Now it's Mbappe. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rodri.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Messi. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's on it. Can he finish? Keeper always had the measure of that.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Oh, nice touch. Picked out, shot a goal! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And he's picked it up out wide. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Goulet. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pepe. And it's Ødegaard. Played out wide. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Batistuta. That's a cute ball. Now it's Neymar. He's onside. He has found a way through. That has not gone well. Serginho. Dunk. And back to the keeper they go. David De Gea, the type of keeper who instills great confidence in his back line. Rijkaard. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Ball played for Rijkaard. It's Park Ji-sung. Cafu. Serginho. Here's Rodri. Goulet providing an outlet on that flank. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's fabulous. Kaka. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And here's Mbappe. And it's Pepe. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's in one-on-one. Shot could be on. And the shot! And that's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Neymar!
Stojkovic!
That was lovely, that.
Stojkovic's delivery. Dunk
Number
tries
7.
to clear. Now it's Batistuta.
Number 19.
Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well
Coming on
stopped.
the field. Number 8.
Cafu gets into a good
Raul.
position.
Number
He's
4.
shifting through the gears here.
Stojkovic. Number 6.
Cafu
Rijkaard.
is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. He's picked his way through. Pings it across. Dunk attempts a clearance. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Knocks it into space. Now it's Neymar. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
Match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Rodrigo de Paul, is one of the very best when it comes to moving the ball into the final third, and the stats back that up. He's so good at breaking lines, it seems he just seems to know instinctively the spaces he can exploit.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's a key interception. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Shevchenko. Xabi Alonso cuts it out.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Can he get it through? Stojkovic. Spread it left. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xabi Alonso. This is a promising build-up. De Paul. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Kubo claims comfortably. Aberdeen are looking to go forward now. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pass somewhat off target. So we're still where we started right now. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Shevchenko. Serginho. And he's made sure that's not getting through. De Paul. Kaka. Xabi Alonso. And it's Kaka. Well, that is one way to stop him. Messi. Cucurella. To Messi. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's quick to get rid. Looking for a runner. Oh, look at the space here. And he can clear it away. Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. De Paul. And it's Stojkovic. Stood up well to him there. Kone could move up a gear here. Knocks it into space. And it's Pepe. Bergomi. It's Xabi Alonso. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, such a clever touch. Akanji, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a promising position. That's very neat. Stojkovic. Pepe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Stojkovic. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Steaming on goalward. And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
De Paul clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Stojkovic plays it short. Stojkovic. Stojkovic going face-to-face with his great rival. Stojkovic. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Stojkovic clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And it's Serginho.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And this is Messi. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Bergomi ventures forward. De Paul is always looking to break lines. And here's Mbappe. Played out wide. Roberto Carlos. Showing great feet there. Shot a goal! Messi. And for the first half, that is that. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Please join me in
And
wishing
we are
all
up
the
to the
best
break.
for members of
Well,
our
it was
fan
great to
club
see them
celebrating
try
their
to
wedding
turn their
anniversary
possession
today.
and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. The second period is underway.
Ødegaard clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them...
And Shevchenko! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Yamal. Aberdeen do have a chance to counter here. Kaka. Mbappe, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. Kaka. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. Showing good fit. Mbappe! And it's in! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Mohun Bagan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Mbappe. Kone. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cleared without hesitation. He's on it, can he get away? Nicely spread. Nice sequence of passes this. Caresses it through. Gets his head on it! Andrei Shevchenko, the great Ukrainian goal machine! A finish of true class! And the comeback is complete! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Oh, great leap! And he's straight offside.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Shevchenko, and Shevchenko! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. He's a sharp little ball here. Skims one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Takes a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
After 79
Sharp,
minutes
simple,
is
satisfying.
number 5.
He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously...
And the shot! Goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Shevchenko. Messi. Looking to play him in. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Substitutions taking place.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Messi. Threads one in. Oh, Red, nice interception.
There will be
Look, there
5
has to be
minutes
more
added
urgency
time.
here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, super ball! Kone. Yamal. Messi. Yamal looking to receive it in space. Now just the keeper in his way. And that's a sharp finish. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Aberdeen have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Roberto Carlos has it out. Oh, good climb! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Mohan Bagan pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing.
And now,
Your
I'd just
reflections
like
then,
to
Jim.
read out our
Well,
fan
Peter,
club
I
members
really
with-
couldn't
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson.
Kaka! Oh, and it's come back out to him. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Stojkovic getting up there!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Brazil have the chance to go the other way. He is through here. Real chance! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So, a breakthrough already. He's being urged to shoot. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gerrard. Pepe. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Cruyff. Chance for a shot! That's another chance! And that's a sharp finish! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Totti, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Vermaelen gets across to intercept that. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Xabi Alonso. And here's Stojkovic. He's found a way. Chance, surely! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mohun Bagan have their second corner now. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Zanetti. Good play on the left-hand side here. Threads one in. Mateus in acres of space out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mateus. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Cruyff with a real chance here.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
Cruyff! Oh, great save by Dida! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cruyff goes short. That's very neat. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Roberto Carlos. Bergomi. Here's Roberto Carlos. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff ploughing through the middle. Kaka. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Cruyff. Played into space. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Xavi Alonso. Cruyff charging forward, the ball at his feet. Just past the 40th minute mark. Now it's Kaka, and he's managed to get free. Mbappe! It's a goal! And they're back in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Mohun Bagan with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
Tries to play it through, and this is Cruyff. Great ball if he can get there. Shoots! And there's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that will surely go down. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. Mohun Bagan get the second half going.
Mohun Bagan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Didn't quite work for him. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Stojkovic. Gerrard. And it's Roberto Carlos. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Oh, super find. He's picked his way through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Bullet. And he's being shifted off it. Kaká has it in a wide position. Hoisted in. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Mohun Bagan have their third corner. Stojkovic plays it short. He's had a shot! Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He has found the way through. Cruyff. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's their second corner of the game. Cruyff with the short one. And here's Cruyff. And this is Ibrahimovic!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Zanetti. Kaká, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Can he spark a counter here? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's played through for him. Ibrahimovic. Kaká. Stojkovic, given the lift of his goal. Totti. Pull it. Oh, that's superb. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Nesta can get it clear. There's a sharp little ball here. A header! He's done very well to get to that.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. That is a brilliant interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. But that has not gone well. And it's Vieira. Looking for the run. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Substituição em andamento.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Mohun Bagan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Hullet. Aims beyond the defence. Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And here's Cruyff. Hullet. Mateus.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Kaka. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Shifted it to the flank. It's a good run he's making out on the left. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is good.
And the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cannavaro. Raul. Gerrard. And he's picked it up out wide. Short changes him with that pass.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard with the clearance. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to pass it through. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things already rolling. Yaya Toure! Brilliant from Toure!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Can he latch on to this? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Bagan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Messi shoots! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A truly super goal. What a spike. Big chance! Oh, in he goes again. And that's in. Into the lead once more. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Mohun Bagan have their lead. Pull it. Nicely spread. Oh, that's nice. Cafu played in. Ah, he's had it taken off him. And pull it! Oh, nearly. And it's Kaka. Still very early doors, but it is takes a shot! And it's been hooked away. Yamal. Bale. It's a pretty loose pass. Xabi Alonso. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Stojkovic! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Cafu. Now, can they get him away? Messi. And here's Bale.
Bale really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Xabi Alonso. And here's Kaka. Roberto Carlos. Cafu gets a foot in here. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Neymar. He's got away. And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cafu plays it short. Bullet! Mohun Bagan have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he was quick to react. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Can he finish? And again! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Mohun Bagan claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time.
Substitution.
So right back into the action. Howson. Cafu. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Alonso. Now Yaya Toure. Maldini wins the duel this time. Pull it. Can he get... Cristiano Ronaldo! It's run... Oh, he's been caught napping. Here comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. Strokes it back. Maldini. And he's quick to return it. And here's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nesta gets it away. Roberto Carlos can get it clear. Threads one in. That has not gone well. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi Alonso. Kaká receives it in a wide position. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And a chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. So, third corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. It's a throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Serginho. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Xavi Alonso. Shevchenko. And it's Yaya Toure, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Kaká can see things others simply cannot. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Pass is just off target. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Can he get onto this? Mbappe picks it up out wide. Guardiola with the clearance. Pull it. Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, some astute defending there. Maldini, good driving run. And the shot! And that's a good finish. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Shifting momentum, perhaps.
No, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Number 18.
And it's Messi.
Batistuta.
Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Kaká, showing great feet there. Mohun Bagan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Substitutions taking place.
Portugal have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Guardiola getting this one clear. Roberto Carlos delivers. And that's the keeper's ball.
Mohun Bagan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
the most accurate pass. Tries to pass it through. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Mohun Bagan have themselves a chance from the spot. This further to improve their cause. Corner through and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Mohun Bagan now in a position far more desirable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Pepe clears it away. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yaya Toure. And now they can spring out of defence. Aimed beyond the defence. Xavi Alonso. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Bale. It's a threatening ball. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Roberto Carlos.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe gets on his bike and on the move. He's having a pop! And that was too close for comfort.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Serginho. Pass somewhat off target. Brahim Diaz. Oh, perfectly measured that. No foul, says the referee. Yaya Toure. And that's it. Mohun Bagan are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner.
Hello, attendees.
Stojkovic
This
voted
is a
man of the
Lost
match,
Children's
and
announcement
deservedly so.
with the father of a boy in a blue
Would you
hat.
summarise what... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Now it's Kaka.
It's impossible to ignore the genius that is Andrea Pirlo. He plays a deeper midfield role, but his whole game is designed to spray passes forward.
Just one of a kind.
Yeah, these guys now are almost extinct.
That is good strength. Costacurta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Costacurta with a fine tackle. Pirlo. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Otto. It's Pirlo. Mateus. Stojkovic. And it's Shevchenko.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, some tackle that. And here's Mbappe. Stojkovic.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Yamal gets into a good position. Belgium with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Mohun Bagan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nesta. And it's Yaya Toure. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Matheus Cunha. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. Yaya Toure. Stojkovic. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Looking for options for movement. And it's made its way to him. He's having a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Diouf clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Belgium have their second corner now. Gets his head on it! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's there to retrieve it. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. And he is dashing. Mbappe! And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. The first significant strike.
The goal scorer.
The lightness of step, the
After
sharpness
30
of movement,
minutes
the certainty
number
of finish.
10, Kylian Mbappe.
Mohun Bagan have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Lovely pass. Tries a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the pass is intercepted. Look at the space here. Pirlo does really well to win the ball there. Cannavaro.
Ødegaard really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kaka, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And here's Mbappe. He's beat. Shot a goal! And again! It's a loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Stojkovic is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Mateus. He's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Added time.
Yaya Toure. Here's Roberto Carlos. And the through ball. Kaká. And it's Roberto Carlos. Kubo. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Mohun Bagan come in leading by just the odd goal.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Belgium with a chance to get level. Oh, great save by Dida. He has missed it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Substitutions taking place.
Belgium have their third corner. Mateus! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Belgium are back in business. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Tries to play it through. And he's quick to get rid. Stojkovic. Distributed tidily. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Pirlo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Belgium get their fourth corner, and it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that pass isn't the best, and he was alert to it. Bergomi can clear it away.
Ødegaard really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
That's really well manoeuvred. Kaka. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ball looks a good one. Roberto Carlos. And it's Kaka. Almost an hour gone. Mohun Bagan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's Kaka. And here's Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. And the shot! Goal! Belgium! And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Belgium leading now.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Kaka. Jordan Henderson.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Duke threads one in. Mateus unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, what a mistake! Costacurta. And he's forced to go back. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, strongly challenged there. Mateus. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, shooting chance! It's bounced back off the post. And he's managed to get free. Just eases him off the ball. And the finish! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Mohun Bagan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Roberto Carlos, and that was nowhere near his best. Mohun Bagan very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Raul. Chance! Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And that could set him on his way. He's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Pirlo. Can he get it through?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Has been indicated.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mateus. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Raul.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well played. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Mohun Bagan pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
He's not the type to hog the limelight, but Angelo Peruzzi is a man I always thought worthy of praise.
Well, listen, Jim, few would question it. Great chance! Oh, crossbar! Goes forward. Ronaldo chasing after it. Albert. Tries. Albert! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Cristiano Ronaldo simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Mohun Bagan are looking to go forward now. And he's found a way past. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Stojkovic.
Such good technique.
He's shifting through the gears here. Vieira. Salah. Mbappe looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mohun Bagan still without a single shot on target. Over to the right flank. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. De Paul makes a move down the right. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kaká. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Mohun Bagan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Mbappe. And Silvestre. Can he get it through? Kaká. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Yaya Toure. De Paul. Beckham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, there's a probing ball. Good running, strong and... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Wriggles his way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pinches it off him. Stojkovic. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Mohamed Salah! Brilliant! Brilliant! Mohamed Salah! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Always going over the top.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Yaya Toure. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mohamed Salah is, of course, well known for his dancing
There will be
feet.
1 minute at
Oh,
a time.
looks a good one. And this is Beckham. He's picked his way through. Mohamed Salah. Real chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Deftly away. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Mohun Bagan unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Mohun Bagan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Beckham, that's destined for the flank. Raul. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He tries one from range. So, third corner of the game. Vieira just eases him off the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Beckham running with the ball. Mohun Bagan still trailing by 1 and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. De Paul. Albert. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Rodrigo De Paul. And that interception was most necessary.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Raul. Pass is coming off in quick succession. It's Raul! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So their fourth corner of the game. And it's Timber, distributed tidily. Always played it in low. Cleared without hesitation. Timber, a picture of focus and alertness. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Cucurella. Vieira. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Beckham. Vieira. And it's Cucurella. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's managed to get from... Roll! And that really should have been that.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going two down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Number 19, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field is number 6.
I think the message
Rijkaard.
here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Albert. In with the challenge. Bergomi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now this could be a chance. Hits a shot! Goal! And with the match